Hello everyone, welcome to my food forest in Sydney, Australia, and it's time for an update on what's going on. It's been a while since I did an update, so we shall start with this Namdok Mai mango, which is the first time I'm letting it fruit. So it is absolutely loaded. Very small tree, but 10 to 12 fruits on this tree at the moment. All of them are covered. So this is elongated, longer shape than the other mango varieties. Quite late for us in Sydney. So this is the R2E2 mango. This is already done fruiting, and the fruits were so heavy that I had to put some support. So all the branches are bent, but this is already done. Then we have the Mexican cream guava. So if you want a mildly sweet, very creamy and very productive tree, this is the one. So absolutely loaded, and I've covered all the fruits. I think this should be ready in about 1 month. Adranol avocado. So not a great harvest. So I think there are only 4 avocados this year on the tree, but very productive. Sorry, very vigorous tree. Productive is this tree. This is a tiny little tree. This is Mexican. Sorry, this is the yellow cherry guava. So this has already set a lot of fruits, and they are, on the ground. We are eating them, but more fruits are on the way. So look at this, new fruits, and then more flowers on the way. So this is what you want for a tree. No disease, no issue, and it just keeps producing. Lychees are putting on new flush. So this is the most productive mango I have. This is the Glen mango. Almost finished all of them. A few remaining on the tree. Very nice coconutty taste on this mango. This is the Hazard avocado. Only 2 avocados remain. I think because of the heat waves, the avocado especially dropped all the avocados. So, but interestingly, some remain. And this is the first ever crop from my moringa tree. Some are too high, so I need to do something about it, but you can see the moringa fruit. All right, this is the first year that Hawaiian guava has fruited. So it's loaded with the fruits. I had to cover it because guava is something that will be the prime target of fruit fly. Then I have another guava. This is China pear guava. Again, these guys are loaded. Look at them. I have to cover all of them. Again, fruit fly. And then we move to the last tree, which is fruiting here. And again, this is the first time. So this is red shatut, the dwarf red mulberry. Look at the amount of fruits it's putting on. I just can't keep up harvesting all of them. So ants are there and some other insects are eating it, but it's just too many. And this is also, I think, the best tasting mulberry variety out there. It remains small. It starts fruiting a bit later than other varieties, so maybe about 2 to 3 years. But this is the tree you want to get if you like mulberry. All right, in the front yard we have the figs here, which are almost done. I've removed the netting. Some might still be ready in next few weeks. Otherwise, a very productive tree. I think it's either brown turkey or black Jonah. I can't remember the name. So this guy is done. And then we have the pomegranates, which is the variety called Wonderful, and the tree is actually wonderful. All right, let's get in. Look at the amount of pomegranates. Look at this. How productive this tree is. And we've been harvesting, we've been giving them away, eating them, but this is a tree that just keeps on producing massive size fruits. A lot of aphids and ants. Look at the size of this thing. This is the massive size. So yeah, if you want one pomegranate variety, this is the one. All right, up here, dragon fruits are getting up. I've set up the support for them to get down when they will fruit. One thing I want to show here is this longan. Look at the amount of fruits on this tiny longan tree, and it's in a very bad position. This tree is competition with the mulberries and all the other things, but this tree just doesn't stop. It is attacked by all this scale that I try to remove, but this tree, superstar tree. We also have the only citrus on this property, which is the yellow grapefruit. I think it's called marsh, and this tree also is super productive, just keeps on producing, never stops. Lastly, we have this pisang salon. So look at the amount of bananas this tree produces, and for some reason I have this same variety here and same variety there, but for some reason this variety produces these massive bunches. I don't know why it likes this particular area. So I have these other varieties. So this is the Goldfinger, but it did not produce this year for some reason. It's almost there. So, but now it's not the time because we are very close to the winter. And lastly, if you can see, there is the blue Java. So I'm not a big fan of this fruit anymore, so it will be used only for mulching. I'll let that bunch get down, and then that will be it. This tree will not be allowed to reproduce. All right, speaking of dragon fruits, we have the very first flowers from this purple variety. I don't remember exactly what variety it is, but I got the cutting saying purple, probably Scots purple. So I got the pollination done with another variety. I got the pollen from someone else, and I pollinated only this flower. This flower I did not notice. So hopefully we'll get the very first dragon fruit this year. So guys, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.